All right, there's two key parts to this part that we're reviewing of the test. First, we need to solve for the variable. And second, we need to justify the reasoning. What do I mean justify the reasoning? I mean writing out the angle relationship. So just looking at this first example, and I can see that these are the two angles we're talking about. Notice they are on the same side of the transversal. They're both on the left side, and they're both in the same position. They're in the top left corner. What are those angles called? Those are called corresponding angles, and we know that corresponding angles are equal. This is known as my justification. You have to write out what type of angles these are. After you know what type they are, you can solve. Because we know they're equal, we set 3x plus 78 equal to 8x minus 3. And I could have written it the other way. 8x minus 3 equals to 3x. Doesn't matter. I'm going to minus 3x's from both sides. Add 3. I'm getting 5x equals 81. And when I divide by 5, I get, grab your calculators right now and do this with me. 81 divided by 5 is 16.2 degrees. Now, it says solve for x, so I'm done. If it asks on the test for an angle measure, I would go one more step to get that angle measure. But we're done. Yay! Let's go look at the next one. Next one says to solve for x and y. I'm going to start by solving for x and then go back and do for y because I need the x to get the y. Okay, what kind of relationships do we have here? First, we have all three of these angles on a straight line. We know that that's called adjacent angles on a straight angle. Okay, what do I know about that relationship? I know that that is supplementary. It equals 180. So now we're going to go solve. X plus 2x plus 54 equals 180. They're supplementary. 3x plus 54 equals 180 minus 54 from both sides. Grab your calculators. 180 divided by, minus 54 equals 126. When I divide both sides by 3, I'm getting that x is equal to 42 degrees. Okay, that's for the x. If they just tell us to solve for x, I'm done. I don't need to put any angle measures. But now I need the y. So the y, notice that these two are on the same side and are inside the two parallel lines. We call those same side interior angles. And those same side interior angles are supplementary. They equal 180. I mean, look at them. One looks less than 90 and one looks greater than 90. They definitely are supplementary. So here I go solving this one. Now I know that x is 42. So I'm going to put a little 42 in here. And I'm able to say 6y plus 42 equals 180. 6y plus 42 equals 180. Subtract 42 from both sides. I get 6y, grab my calculator, is equal to 138. Divide by 6, and we get 23. Y is equal to 23 degrees. So I solved for x, I solved for y, and I wrote both my reasons. The first reason, adjacent angles on a straight angle equal 180. Second reason, same side interior angles are supplementary. I got my answers, I got my reasons, I set up the equations and solved them. Okay, let's look at the last one. Last one also has an x and a y. The first one's nice and easy. Check out the y and the 113. We can already say that y is equal to 113. What's my reason? Vertical angles are equal. Yay! Okay, now we know this is 113 and we're also trying to solve for x. Do you see that linear pair there? Okay, what do I know about linear pairs? I know they're supplementary. They add up to 180. So here I go. Writing 4x plus 12 plus 113 equals 180. 113 plus 12 equals 125. Subtracting 125 from both sides. 180 minus 125 gives me 55. Dividing by 4, I get 13.75 degrees. Remember that on all of these, you have to have your units, which in this case is degrees. So make sure you put the degrees on everything. Do you see how when I highlight, my answer stands out? When I box or bubble my answer, the answer stands out. Please highlight and bubble and box your answers on this test to help it stand out for me for grading. Corresponding angles are equal. Adjacent angles that form a straight angle equal 180. Same side interiors are supplementary. Linear pair. Vertical angles are equal. Those are all my reasons, and I want them to stand out. In Math 3, this is the work that's going to be expected on your angle relationship problems. How'd you do?